You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Ranni, is in a particularly good mood. Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits when you were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met. "Shall I open that door for you?" the rogue Ranni inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
It's my turn.
Done. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You came to Hydeland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills. Clad in full armor, the guildmaster, Samuel, he appraises you with a look and dismissively states that your travels thus far have left your equipment. The guildmaster directs you to Morgan's magic item shop. To be deemed worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment. You conquer a labyrinthine set of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, There is no object's repair which does not fall under...
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Adventurers come here not only for repairs. Your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy. Once again, the Guildmaster Samuel Joe. With your equipment now in tip-top condition, what will you do? After hearing your reply, Samuel states that D. Once again, with your equipment, what will you do? Your test is to help a warrior named Roland. To prove your mettle for the Guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland.
It hurts.
A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination. Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night. You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
It's my turn.
Nani?
Done.
You have made your way to Roland. At the guild's behest, he is looking for adventurers who went missing in the ruins. For you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you to search in the... Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you...
Oh my.
Oh, yes. Voila!
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their car...
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
きなさい。
I got it.
それで
The Luca.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish. There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies. You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster. You return to the Guild to report your quest. It is possible to resurrect the dead with Canaan Temple as a temple dedicated. You were ordered to attempt to resurrect Guild members at Canaan Temple. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to...
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made. Any adventurers you resurrect will wait for. You can now fill out your party. Please be aware that if you leave an area, if you encounter any bones during your...
All right.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster. After delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the Guild. You may now get cooperation from Guild members. They may participate in your... The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests, because many adventurers are occupied with the Dragon's Crown. The king and his retinue left to find the Dragon's Crown. The existence of this crown that supposedly controlled... Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. It's a request from this country's Prime Minister. You wonder about the lives of the power...
You have a request.
You accepted a new request from the Guild. You must go to the castle for... Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian Temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Outstanding. Oh my. It's my turn. Done. Yes. Voila. Let's see.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
Oh, yes. Done.
It's my turn.
Voila.
Oh, I can do that. Outstanding.
Oh, yes.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to...
Go back.
Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and Prime Minister Gustav awaited you. The Prime Minister speaks a lot. In contrast to the silent prince, the royal scepter has been stolen. A witness, your job is to track down Tommet, and Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. You bow and leave the throne room. In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital. These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
It's my turn. Done.
You find the bandit Tommet in a hideout amid the ruins, just as Ranni told you. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery he can acquire. Ranni asks, "Are you Tommet, the bandit legend? When you ask about the scepter, he says, that was... When you inquire further about the scepter, pursue the thief, apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter. You cannot capture a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
Let's see. Simple.
かかってきなさい。
I got it.
Done. Let's see.
Oh, crap.
来た。
Outstanding.
Nani? Nani?
Oh, I can do that.
かかってきなさい。何？
pin down Tomit, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and hands it to you. You have reclaimed the royal scepter, stolen from the treasure room of the castle. You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister at the castle. Once again, you are led to the throne room under guard. The man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell the man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin. What will you do? You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls it. You sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the... The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request. The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere. The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory. Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named... The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that you head to Wallace... The fairy waits patiently in the laboratory for Luke.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
You have a request.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
It's my turn.
Nani?
Yes.
Oh, I can do that.
かかってきなさい。何？
Filthy lucre. Outstanding.
is almost as if this region has regressed to primeval times, an era when reptiles ruled the world. After
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want?
You're back.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Oh my. It's my turn.
Let's see.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
Filthy lucre. I got it. Oh yeah.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the Magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
It's my turn. Simple.
Let's see.
Outstanding. It's my turn. Simple. I got it. Done.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah.
なさい。来たわね。
Oh my.
Let's see.
Done. Oh, I can do that. The Luca.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming. You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's. You bring back the bones of the magician Lucain. You found Lucain, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want? What would you like? Which one do you want?
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits. Upon seeing Lucain's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucain's bones and follow her. As you enter, a kindly voice, you nervously hand the monk the bone. Allow this heart to beat, quench their thirst. Lead the wandering, reverse death, and awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of... Lucain, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him. The magician Lucain is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucain can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucain is researching magic called runes, which are closely... Lucain introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. Lucain says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction. What will you ask? The magician Wallace was an old friend of Lucain. He sealed that group, or myopia of Cyclopes, in a labyrinth and saved the land. He was also the king's trusted advisor. And before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at... A letter from the castle has come to you via the...
You're back. You have a request.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you. This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Outstanding.
Stun!
It's my turn. Oh, I can do that.
Let's see. Done. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh my. It's my turn.
Voila! Let's see.
Simple.
Oh, yes. Done.
Stun!
Oh my. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Outstanding.
Stunning.
The grubs are turning into cocoons. You must destroy the cocoons before they hatch into beetles. You left the fungi-infested underground labyrinth.